What's up? I'm back with a new video, and today I want to talk to you about 4 strategies to attract a woman. So I'm gonna talk about 4 different ones, and you take the one that fits you. And I'm telling you, with all of them, you're gonna be able to get whoever you want. Some are faster, some are not. Some are very difficult, some are not. So you just take what you want and take what fits your personality and go with it. All right? Let's see. Number 1, which is my favorite, which is the one that I think women are the most attracted to, so that's why I think it's my favorite, and that's why I'm giving it to you as the number 1. It is the high value man route. It's being a high value man. High value man is a man that respects himself, that has confidence, that know he got it going on, that has a good situation for himself, that do not chase girls that much, that is not thirsty, that feels like his value is the same as the women or higher, and is not worried about making sure the girl is fine, or like, you know, he's just pretty much he's looking out for himself. And I'm not saying that I like guys that just look out for themselves, but it's just there is something in that women find very attractive, that they find that it makes you more manly, more desirable. It makes you feel like the man has options, and therefore women are gonna act accordingly. If a woman knows that you have options, she's gonna be more, I don't want to say docile because that sounds crazy, but she's going to be more compliant. She's going to be willing to do things that she wasn't willing to do with another guy that's a little more like on the, you know, a little softer, a little more caring guy. And again, I'm not saying that if you're a high value man, that means that you don't care about people or about your women, but it's just, you know, your place in a relationship, and you will not let a woman dictate how the relationship is going to be. Like, you know your role. What's good, I think, as being like that is that you might let a girl pay. So, you know, you have no issue with letting people pay. So therefore, it's like you're gonna spend less money, and then you're not gonna be the type of dude that's gonna be on the phone. Oh, how was your day, all night long for 12 hours, you know. I mean, I've done that with guys, and it doesn't mean I didn't like them. Again, I need to come back and make a disclaimer, because you guys are gonna take this shit I say and run with it. But what I'm talking about is for women that do play those games, and women that don't know their value, or women that don't know what they want. You have to be a certain way towards those women if you want to deal with them. So for example, if you want to deal with me, that wouldn't really work. Yes, the chasing and me not really knowing that you're interested in my work for a little while, but at some point I'll be like, yo, you don't like me, get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm not here to prove to you that you need to like me. You're not here to prove to me anything, but it has to be a mutual understanding. So in the case that I was talking about, it's more like the woman is kind of like playing you, and she feels like she deserves, so you got to make her feel like, no bitch, you don't deserve nothing. But again, that's if you choose to deal with women that are like that. So if she's like that, yeah, you need to make her feel like you're the one that's on the pedestal, you're the prize, and you deserve, you as a man. And then she needs to do shit for you, for her to deserve to be in your presence. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. If you deal with women that play games, you gotta play too. So again, by dealing with women like that, it's like you can make them pay, so you're saving your money, and you don't gotta be on the phone all day long, sweet talking her and making sure she's okay and this and that. So to me, that's where you kind of win, because I think that's what women like the most. You spend less money, and you spend less time on the phone trying to text her all day long or calling her. Like, so to me, it's kind of win-win. You're gonna get her with doing a little less. So to me, that works. So that's number 1. That's the high value man strategy. Number 2, which is what a lot of men are doing right now, and I'm like, you have no fucking personality, but hey, if that's what you want to do, because all you want to do is just fuck, and all you want to do is get women, and you're thirsty, and maybe you don't get bitches, maybe you're not really good looking, maybe it's hard for you to get bitches, you don't know how to talk, you don't have personality. Maybe you don't have none of that. Maybe you have everything, but what you're trying to do is just flaunt your money and then get the bitch. So pretty much that's the number 2. That's the money strategy, I would say, because you come and you lead with money. you show her, like you show up with your I don't know, you show up with your Audemars Piguet, you show up with like your nice ass car, you want to take her out and tell her, oh, let me come pick you up, because you know damn well you want to show her what type of car you're driving. You want to, you know, you want to be flashy. And again, maybe it's because you don't have anything else going on for yourself, or maybe you do have other stuff going on, but you don't want to put the effort and you don't mind spending your money. So if that's how you want to lead the relationship, just know that by doing that, obviously the girl is there for your money. Obviously. Even if you have a little personality, what she's there for is mostly the money, because that's mostly what you're showing. You're not even trying to really show personality because you're like, I got money, which is fine. Then don't turn around and complain talking about, oh my God, she only here for my money. Yeah, motherfucker, that's what you're showing. So yes, she's there for that. Whose fault? Your fault. And then on the other side of you just showing money, then you don't gotta talk to her too much, because she probably don't even care about you. She doesn't like your ass. She don't really want to talk to you like that. So it's like you're winning on that side if you're not the type of guy that really want to take the time to get to know a girl, to talk to her, to make sure she's okay and all that shit, you know? So if that's what you want to do, and you got money and you don't mind spending the money, go for it. That's the number 2. And it works, because a lot of women nowadays just want your fucking bread. So you can probably get hella women just by fronting your money. That's pretty much a fact. Number 3 for me, I would say, is the direct approach. I would call it like that. So pretty much you see somebody and you're like, yo, let's go fuck. That's pretty much what it is. You know, I'm here in town for one night, let's go do that. So if you're very attractive, the woman is gonna be, depending on what type of woman again, but some women might be very okay with that and be like, damn, you're fine, I like how you're aggressive like that, you know. For some women it's gonna work. But that's really if she thinks that you're really attractive. She's gonna let it slide. Even if she doesn't really like it, you know, she's gonna act like it's attractive what you just did. But if you're dealing with a woman that don't find you very attractive, she's gonna be like, who taught you these manners? Like, who are you talking to? Who do you think I am? The same woman can respond the same way depending on if she finds you attractive, if she finds a dude attractive, or if she finds him not really attractive. So you gotta see, some dudes can say some outrageous shit and bitches are gonna go for it because they're thirsty. Then the woman is thirsty for the man, which is always a position that I recommend you try to put yourself in. Not saying you gotta go date women that are lower than you, because sometimes looks don't have anything to do with how women perceive you. But like, if you do the work on yourself, if you're like attractive in different ways, you can win a girl that's like a 10. Like, I remember I used to, not again because you motherfuckers are gonna clown me, I'm not saying I'm a 10, but I know I'm somehow attractive. So I remember dating dudes that were ugly, like straight up ugly, but they had so much personality, and that's what won me over. Because yes, I am shallow in some way because I do want a good looking dude, but that one dude that I have in mind right now, afterwards I was like, what the fuck were you doing with him? Because motherfucker was ugly. And being pretty and being attractive to me is kind of important. I know it sounds shallow, but I do like good looking people. So, but you can still talk to me and get with me if you're not that attractive physically, because I do value personality. And like, this motherfucker was funny as fuck. Like, he was the funniest. It was not 1 second I wasn't laughing. Eventually we broke up because motherfucker was crazy, but so I guess I wasn't laughing all the time. But he was not good looking, and I got with him probably, I mean, maybe like 4 or 5 months we stayed together, but he was so funny. So if you have other stuff that you can attract with men with other stuff, as long as they find something that's attractive in you. Back to the let's just fuck kind of route, the direct route. So it's easy for you in a way. It's like, you don't have to spend no bread on these bitches, and you don't have to spend no time on the phone. So, but then you probably won't really have a relationship or nothing, you know, because it comes down to like probably just fucking, or who knows, they might really like you, you might really start liking her, and then it develops to something else. But like, just the initial approach, you're not spending no bread, no time talking on the phone and trying to sweet talk her. So that kind of work, I think, depending on what you want to fucking do. And then number 4 is the one that I really don't recommend, but a bunch of guys do it. So it's the friend approach. So pretty much you're her friend. She's probably in a relationship, so she sees you as a friend, and she uses you, you know, to vent, to give her words of encouragement, to just talk to you on the phone, like, you know. So you're gonna spend a lot of time on the phone with her, which is maybe something that you enjoy doing because she's cool. So you're gonna spend time on that. And then on the other side, you won't really spend money on her because she's just your friend. So you don't have to waste any money. And when you go out together, I mean, I know men, like I know a bunch of my friends, when we go out, they want to pay for me. I'm always like, no, because I mean, shit, I always want to pay. But they're like, no, I'll pay for you. So I have a bunch of guy friends that would still pay. But usually, if you're just a friend, you shouldn't have to pay for anything. And the only thing with this technique is that you're gonna have to sit in the shadow while she's dating, while she's fucking around, while she's doing everything, until she sees you, or until she gets dumped, and then she's sad and she's like, oh my god, you don't know what Nick did, he broke my heart. And then you're right there, you're the shoulder that she crying, you're right there, and you're the shoulder that she can cry on. And then eventually you can creep in and like go inside and like touch her titties. I'm playing, but that would be something that you could do. And this method is really long, and you gotta wait, and you gotta wait for your moment, and maybe your moment might never happen. Who knows? She might be really loyal, she might just never break up with the dude she's with, so you might just be wasting your time. But if you like her like that, or if you have time, or if you just enjoy her company as a friend and really affected by not being with her romantically, but you still want to be in the corner while you're still dating and stuff, waiting on your time, do that. So that's it. So that's 4 approaches that you can use to attract women. And I think it's like in those, everybody can find themselves. Depending, are you patient? Do you have money? Are you attractive? Are you an asshole? I think in all of that, you can find yourself and find what works for you and get the girl that you want. Because I'm telling you, this shit is kind of like a science. I know we're dealing with humans, but the more you know about who you're dealing with, the more you can act accordingly when you deal with them. And then it's easier to get whoever you want and make them do what you want them to do, or get the girl that you want just because you know how girls operate. So that's it. I hope this helped as usual, and I'll make a new video soon. Goodbye.